Hi everybody, I'm Bobby from SkateHut. Welcome back to the channel. Are you well? Are you good? Awesome, right. Today we've got a fantastic new video for you where we are going to answer again one of the most frequently asked questions that we get. It's always, so my son or I'm yay big, I've got this shoe size and I want to get into skateboarding. What would be the best deck size for me? Now, it's one that we answer all the time as we've got a wide knowledge on the subject. So we thought we'd make this video to break it down and make it easy for you when you're getting your first setup. So, let's get to the video. Okay, so when it comes to picking up your first setup, there are a couple of things that we're going to be looking at which can help influence what would be the best size for you. And those two things are A, your shoe size, and B, what kind of riding that you want to do. And I know that can be quite a tough question to ask right from the get-go, but like I say, it can have a bit of a bearing on what would be the better size for you. So let's break those two down and have a closer look. So starting off with shoe size, I've got a couple of skateboards and skateboard decks here to help me illustrate this point. But when it comes to your shoe size, that's going to really sort of help you decide how narrow or wide you want your deck. Now in terms of length, usually most skateboards are around the same sort of length. They're around 31 inches, but it's the width that constantly sort of changes. Unless you're a really young or small rider and you happen to be on a mini board. Now I've got one of those here. Now this is from Enough, this is their Scully board, and this is a mini board. So this is shorter than 31 inches and it's 7.25 inches in width. Now, if you've got a shoe size that's like, say, around, I don't know, say a 4 to a 6, then maybe this kind of a board would be better for you because, like I say, it's just narrower. It's 7.25, and so with that kind of a shoe range, you'd be wanting to go from, say, like a 6.5 to a 7.5, or within that sort of area. So for those of you out there that have got bigger feet, we're talking, say, a 7 to a 9.5, then you're going to want to have something a little bit wider. Now, we would probably recommend, say, somewhere in the area of a 7.5 up to an 8.25 board. Now, I've got a couple of options here to sort of show you. If anything, we've got this one here from Plan B. This is a 7.75 board. And we've got this one here, which is also a Plan B, and that is an 8-inch board. Now, if I put these over each other, you can see that in terms of the width, there isn't a lot in it. But when you get to sort of riding that board, you're going to sort of, your muscle memory is going to develop, and so you'll sort of know where the concave is, know where the sides are, and so if you change your board up after a long time of riding a certain width, it's going to feel weird. But hey, if you're going to progress, or you want to change your style or do a different type of skateboarding, then stick with it, it's going to be okay. Now, for people that have got a shoe size that is over a 9.5, then you're going to want to go with something bigger still. You're going to want to go with something from, say, an 8.5 in terms of width and upwards. And like I say, that is then going to help you make sure that you've got all that real estate that you need under your feet for you to sort of get your balance and be comfortable. We've got this one here from, again, Plan B, and this is an 8.375 board. So again, a lot wider. And if I take that with the 7.75 and put them over each other, well, now you can probably see that there is a huge amount of difference there in terms of the width. And there you go. Okay, so we've covered shoe size. Now let's get on to your style of riding, which again is going to influence what type of width you're going to want to prefer. Now, there are many, many different types of riding and skateboarding, but the three that we're going to look at is street riding and grinds and stuff like that, you know, that technical kind of trickery, or we're going to have a look at bowl riding or vert riding, and we're also going to have a look at just plain, easy old A to B, cruising, having a good time, not really fussed about tricks. Now, if you're doing that more sort of technical style, you know, street riding and grinds and things like that, then have a look at that sort of scale that we told you about from your shoe size and go more towards the narrower side, because that means that it's going to be more responsive, it's going to be snappy, it's going to be like just feel a lot more responsive underneath your feet. Now, if you're going to be doing bowl riding or vert riding or something like that, then having it a little bit wider, so choosing from the wider spectrum of your shoe size, is going to give you a little bit more sort of maneuverability when you're in the bowl, and also when you're doing grabs and things like that, it gives you more to grab hold of. Now, for people that are going from A to B and they're just cruising, not really fussed about tricks, then hey, go all out, go to the wider end of the spectrum still. I'm talking your 825s upwards, even to the 9s and 9.5s, because that wider surface is just going to be more stable, more comfortable, and is going to give you a much better ride from A to B. Okay then folks, so we hope that that gives you a lot more information when it comes to picking your first setup. But if you have got further questions, if there's anything that we can help you with, then don't fret, literally get in touch with us. Either drop us a message down below in the comments or hit us up on our website, which is www.skatehut.co.uk, or you can speak to our customer service experts via the online chat function on our website, or on the phone, or by email. There you go. So you've got plenty of avenues to get in contact with us and get that personal recommendation for you. Alright then folks, so we hope that you've enjoyed this video and found it informative. If you have, then hey, do us the favour, hit that like and subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can be made aware when more quality videos like this land and are ready for you to watch. Other than that, thank you very much for watching, and hey, I've been Bobby from SkateHut.